Booktube. All right. We're going to try this again this week. Assuming you watched this a week from the last time I did this. This is my cat, Peanut. I decided she was going to be in the video with me today. Yeah, so enjoy. I just finished reading Waystation by Clifford D. Simak. There are these galactic aliens who decide to make Earth a way station for the rest of the galaxy, kind of like a train stop. They leave one place, end up here, and then go for somewhere else. A way station. But there's a catch to it. You can't travel faster than the speed of light, right? So they come up with this weird way of transferring the consciousness from one being and transfer it to the way station. The being that was at the place where it began, the body dies. So it leaves behind this corpse. The body dies, the consciousness travels. When it gets to where it's going, it is put in a vat, and something is created in the vat that is capable of surviving on the planet that it's on. So it isn't necessarily the species it started at. So aliens can look very human when they end up at our way station. The idea is very cool, but the way it was pulled off, I got some reservations. It was written back in 1963, and it very much feels like it, especially in the way that it depicts women. One of the main female characters is this deaf mute. She's supposed to be so pretty, the book calls it could charm off warts. That sounds, it's a very dumb thing to say. It just sounds icky. She's very beautiful, but she is a deaf mute, and she is physically abused by her father. He whips her. So you're immediately on this girl's side. It's very, it feels very contrived. It feels very forced. She's just put in there for the very sake of having sympathy for her. I didn't see her serving any other purpose in the book. There were it reads very much like it was, written in the 60s. Like they use upon a lot, the word upon. I think they even used shall once. You learn about different alien species by the people who come through the way station. They come through, it describes them as a species. There's one species that's basically a sex party, which is, well, they call it a sex party, but it is essentially this polyamorous group who invite him to be in their group, and it describes a conversation between him and this polyamorous group, but they don't show any of the actual dialogue, which is interesting. He simply describes what it's like to talk to them. The main character is over 100 years old when he starts out. The very first chapter, it talks about a battle that he was in that he survived. And Peanut is about done drinking. Let's see if she sticks around for the rest of the video. So this girl, who's a deaf mute, can somehow magic... Stay up there. The prose is very boring. It'll put you to sleep. Here's a couple things that it said that I took care of from earlier.
And that was true, thought Enoch. That was the way with man, it had always been that way. He had carried terror with him. And the thing he was afraid of had always been himself. You felt it inside of you and all about you, and there was the feeling that it was not only here, but that the peace extended on and out in all directions, to the farthest reaches of infinity, and that it had a depth which would enable it to endure until the final gasp of all eternity.
The idea of it is so interesting. The idea of it is very interesting. This actually, I read the book because of other booktubers said that it's a readable book. They really liked the book, and reading it, I liked what it was about, but I didn't like that prose, man. That prose would put you to sleep. Peanut might want to hang out here for a bit, so let's let her do that. No, Peanut, stay there. Stay. She's gonna get down anyway. I give this book a 6.9 freaky space aliens out of 10 weird houses in the country. Thanks for hanging around to the end. Please visit the gift store and way out. Buy one of my books. Amazon author page is down in the description. Buy me a book. Amazon wish list is also in the description. Buy me a book. I will review it. I will post a video, and I will thank you in the video to let everyone know how awesome you are, because you will, in fact, be awesome. Thanks for sticking around. Here is a video of my cat. Bye.